This is Viktor Orban, and if you're into European politics, he doesn't need much of an introduction, so to keep it short, he's been the Prime Minister of Hungary for 15 years. And he's so clearly a dictator that other European politicians joke about it amongst themselves.
The dictator is coming.
That's former EU Commission President Jean-Claude Juncker, bless his heart, and if you think that was an embarrassing hot mic moment that he didn't want Orban to hear, think again.
Dictator.
Hungary is what's known as an electoral autocracy, which is a dictatorship that tries to keep up the appearance of democracy. But I'm talking about Hungary because a week ago, Orban's Fidesz party amended the constitution to almost completely get rid of LGBTQ rights. The LGBTQ community in Hungary is notable because up until now, despite the country being extremely conservative and homophobic, they continued to hold pride parades in the face of insane hostility. Well, now, pride parades are illegal, and any recognition for trans people, as well as anything that falls out of the gender binary, gone. And if you're not Hungarian or living in Hungary, this is still relevant to you because the methods used by Orban and his Fidesz party are the same methods used by all far-right parties today, which are also classic methods generally used by fascists. And that's control of the media and silencing dissenting voices to keep people in the dark, giving people a common enemy to unite against, and this has to be a tiny portion of the population with very little power, which is why it almost always ends up being immigrants and the LGBTQ. Appealing to conservative, and in this case, Christian values, and presenting the dear leader as the savior of, in this case, Christian Europe. And Orban, having been in power for 15 years, is kind of a pioneer of the European far-right, which is why it's important to pay attention to what happens there, because it's the template that other far-right governments will follow when they get the chance in your country, if they haven't already. So follow for more.